busy week at the club with lots of teams getting into the action. The week started poorly with the under-15 game against Evenwood being cancelled due to a waterlogged pitch. Then the under-13s match against Mainsforth was conceded as they could not get a side out. Thankfully the weather improved rapidly over the week and some rearranged fixtures took place on Friday night. The under-11s faced Mainsforth at home. They won the toss and elected to bat. They got off to a solid start with sensible batting from James Millian. This was followed up by some good batting by Joseph Davis and Callum Brown, with the innings finishing on 279 for 3. In reply, Mainsforth were always behind a run rate, thanks to some tidy bowling from James Platt, Mason Bartlett, Harvey Franks, Callum Pearson, and with James Millian taking 2 wickets, Mainsforth finished on 255 for 3 and a win for Willington. On the same night, the under-15s played their rearranged game away to Evenwood. Evenwood won the toss and put Willington into bat, then bizarrely rescinded that decision and asked Willington to bowl. Willington took to the field and looked excited to be bowling on a bowler-friendly wicket. Unfortunately, the opening pair of Teesdale and Gollenbury set a good foundation and batted very sensibly against the opening bowlers. It was left to William Carmichael to finally find a breakthrough in the 13th over, bowling Gollenbury for 10. William bowled a fantastic spell of off-spin in his 4 overs with figures of 1 for 16, Evenwood finishing with 95 for 2 from their 20 overs. Willington's innings did not start well, with umpire Dickinson judging son, Jake, run out for 3 after he failed to ground his bat. That could have been an interesting ride home. Sadly, the boys struggled to keep Daniel Gray company at the crease. Always behind a run chase, the boys struggled to 58 all out despite a valiant effort from Daniel, making 25 before being bowled. On Saturday, the first 11 hosted Tudhoe in only their second playable game this campaign. Tudhoe won the toss and asked Willington to bat. Early inroads left the home side on 14 for 2, introducing Anad Singh and William Phillips to the crease earlier than expected. Unfortunately, this was where luck ended for Tudhoe as the pair set about a fantastic 212-run stand. Anad was first to complete his ton, finally being caught on the boundary for 128. William continued the onslaught and completed his innings of 150 not out, with Willington declaring on 296 for 5 off just 45 overs. Tudhoe were then bowled out for 137 in just 35 overs, with William Phillips and Calvin Stevenson the pick of the bowlers with 3 wickets each. A maximum 30 points taking the team to third in the league, with 2 wins from 2 this season. In the second 11 match, Tudhoe won the toss and asked Willington to bat. Progress was very difficult on a slow low wicket with an even slower outfield. Batsmen got set but never really felt confident and ultimately one done trying to force the runs. Notable contributions from the middle order batsmen of James Blackmore, Dan Nelson and Darren Brown, the middle order scoring the runs to help reach a total of 160. Fortunately, buoyed by the availability of a strong bowling attack, the bowlers had other ideas. Muggsy set the tone early on, removing the top 3 Tudhoe batsmen in his first couple of overs. It was not long before Painey got going and skittled the next 2 in successive deliveries. At 30 for 5, Tudhoe decided to chance their luck and went on to the counter. A rapid partnership of 68 started to cause concern. It was left to James Blackmore to make the vital breakthrough, quickly followed by an unplayable delivery by Dan Nelson to remove the other danger man. At 98 for 7, the score rapidly became 106 all out as Dan and James fired the boys to a 54-run victory. On Sunday morning, the under-11s travelled back to Tudhoe for a group decider for the Roy Coates Cup. The coach had a feeling a few players had a late night as a warm-up started with just 2 players. However, the rest of the team soon turned up. After winning the toss, Tudhoe decided to bat on a damp morning. The boys bowled and fielded really well considering the ball was constantly wet. They restricted Tudhoe to 249 with 2 wickets for Joseph Davis and James Millian and 1 for James Platt. In reply, the boys were watchful but struggled to score the big runs on a slow wicket. It all came down to the last over, with Willington 4 runs behind. However, 6 runs from Joseph and 4 extras saw us home by 6 runs and progressing into the semi-final stage. Sunday afternoon, our thirds travelled to Sunderland with a very, very young, inexperienced side. Having won the toss, Bobby Whitehead gave Sunderland first use of a good-looking wicket. Sunderland struggled to get going as Bobby Whitehead posted career-best figures of 6 for 39 and Jack 4 for 32, for home side finishing on 153 all out. Willington's innings did not start well, and at 32 for 5 the game looked over. Jamie Graham, playing his first game for Willington, had other ideas and struck 37 in a partnership of 50. Unfortunately, there was a clutter of wickets leaving Willington on 106 for 9. This then saw the best partnership of the innings, with young Michael Graham and Jeremy Thompson coming together and putting on a fantastic 36 for the last wicket, with Michael scoring a well-played 21 on his senior debut for the club and Jeremy finishing 21 not out. Willington ended on 142 all out, just 12 short thanks to the fantastic 10th wicket partnership, helping us pick up 2 batting bonus points. Sunday afternoon, Willington hosted the Ladies Super Sunday. On a delightful day at Manor Road, the girls entertained a great crowd with 3 15-over matches. Willington's first match was against Durham City. Willington batted first and posted 73 for 7, with Laura Ellison scoring a fine 50. Unfortunately, Durham made light work of a chase, finishing on 75 for 1. The second game, Ledgate batted first and scored 123 for 1. Despite a valiant effort from Willington, who fell agonisingly short on 118 for 3, we lost our second game as well. Laura scoring another fine 53 not out. Overall, a fantastic day in the sun and a great experience for the girls. So that's all, my friend. In a week, Dicko has claimed that rabbits really do live in the new scoreboard, and he seriously upset his son. We have had some fantastic performances. Tune in next week for all the action. TTFN.